Our next entrepreneur is actually a repeat founder in the MetaProp family. He exited, got out, sold his last company to Hexagon in 2022, and he built a new company with a co-founder, if you pay attention, who might be pretty famous. Take a look. Welcome to the stage, Rafi Holitzer.
I just want to ask you to look at this room for a second. Think about what you see and what you feel. For a lot of us, it's a blank canvas. Maybe we feel excitement. For some of us, it's a daunting challenge. But for the vendors in the home industry, a blank room means opportunity. For furniture retailers, it's an opportunity to furnish the room. For realtors, this is an opportunity to sell a new home. And for service providers, your painters, your wallpaper hangers, the guy who's going to hang your curtains, this is an opportunity to win a bid. But all of these vendors are hampered by the same thing, that for the average consumer, for me and for you, the primary thing most of us feel when we're looking at a blank room is anxiety. What am I going to paint the walls? I don't know. There are like 1,000 colors in the Benjamin Moore, and I don't know which one should we have a wallpaper here, and where's the couch go? It's confusing. It's overwhelming, and most of us really struggle with imagining ourselves in a blank space. It's what we call the imagination gap. My name is Rafi Holitzer, and I am the CEO of Palazzo, and we solve that imagination gap. We take the barest conceptions of what it is that people think they might like and turn that into amazing visualizations in seconds. That blank space becomes a place that you want to and can think about inhabiting yourself. Now, we're not the first company to come across this issue or to try and solve it. But each of the past attempts has been stymied by one or more critical flaws. The digital interior designers of the world are expensive and slow. The inspiration boards get you a certain amount of the way there. They're helpful up until a point. But you're only seeing other people's beautiful spaces, never your own. And the manual visualization tools that are out there and offered put all of the design and decision-making onus back on the consumer, exactly what we're trying to avoid in the first place. Palazzo solves this problem by actually thinking about consumer behavior, what it is that we want. Most of us can't articulate exactly what it is we'd like to see in that blank space, but we know what we like when we see it. So what we ask you to do is just click on a couple of images you like. Using AI, we can determine your own personalized aesthetic DNA. From there, you upload an image of your own space, and then within seconds, find it transformed based on your own personal aesthetic. If you need to tweak it, you can talk to our AI assistant, Vinci. Through natural language, you can tell it, I'd actually like to see that couch in a different fabric, or maybe that nightstand would look better over there. And then again, in seconds, it's transformed once again. The way we do this is by combining layers of AI that actually understand the room in the same way that an interior designer does. We're looking at individual shapes and ultimately getting a semantic understanding of the room so that the experience for the consumer is like talking to an incredible interior designer who happens to have magical powers of visualization. And then you get to shop the look. You want that nightstand? It's yours. The bed frame? Buy that too. We've already partnered with a dozen of the top furniture retailers in the world who are putting their products on our platform. And that's not the only way we're making money. We are making money via affiliate sales, but so many of these retailers were interested in enhancing their own retail experience that they're paying us to white label the product and put their own brand and experience around the core experience we've created for the consumer. Now, for realtors, we needed something slightly different. They want to go in and with the click of a button, just show a virtually staged room. So now, with the click of one button, you go from a room like this on a Zillow listing to something like that. Something that you your wife, your husband, can actually see yourself inhabiting. With just 5% market penetration in Europe and North America, we're looking at a $3 billion annual opportunity. And our traction has been phenomenal. Since launching in December, we've gotten to 10,000 weekly active users. We have amazing reviews from our consumers, and we've already signed deals with some of the major furniture retailers out there. Now, I've mentioned a consumer side to this and a B2B side to this. They feed on one another. We started by offering consumers an incredible and new experience. The credibility that we've built from that experience with the consumers is what has made sales to the businesses so easy. And then having Powered by Palazzo on the websites of these major furniture retailers gets our brand out there and increases the number of consumers coming to our website, each side of the business feeding the other. At the core of what we do is our incredible team. It's hard for me to speak about myself a little bit, but I will boast for a second. I am an exited founder with experience in the computer vision and AI space. I built a company that used computer vision to track construction progress. I partnered with a friend of mine from college, Ed Lando, who has raised hundreds of millions of dollars and exited multiple successful businesses. Our CTO, Philip Elassan, is a veteran of the gaming and AI industries and ensures that our product is both cutting edge and intuitive to use. And then, of course, as Aaron alluded, there's Venus Williams, who came on as a co-founder of the company as well. And besides bringing her championship mindset and an incredible tennis game, is also an interior designer with 20 years of experience in her own interior design company. She is, in many ways, the voice of the customer and the voice of the industry. She's also quite fond of saying that outside of tennis, design is her happy place. And I think home design should be all of our happy places. It doesn't have to be an anxiety-provoking maze that we currently go through. And with Palazzo, it isn't anymore. So please, join us in helping making design fun. Thank you.